Greetings, my sibling comrades of all genders or no gender. I am going to give a report on that, and then I'm going to tell you how we're going to defeat this Supreme Court decision with a little tiny story that I'm going to save to the end, which shows that no matter what they do, they cannot stop the advancement of our movement. So on June 4th, the reactionary, cis, bigoted, dominated Supreme Court issued one of the most disgusting decisions to endorse violence and discrimination against all LGBTQ people. The decision, by the way, to show you the worthlessness of liberals, 7-2. It's just this decision. It's only got to do with this cake. Give me a fucking break, really. This is a sign that many of us saw coming. In fact, there had been some legal seminars right after Trump was elected, in which many people in many organizations such as LGBTQ Law Review, who held a symposium not even a week after Trump was elected, stating that they are going to use religion to enforce this oppression. Needless to say, this same Supreme Court, what is the history of the Supreme Court endorsed? Genocidal removal of indigenous people, genocidal murder of 100 million African people. And I wanted to point out that Kennedy said, oh yeah, no cake, but we should be nice. No, their decision is a go-ahead sign that what it does is, it's not just like some little thing on a piece of paper. What that does is create an atmosphere of violence against all LGBTQ people. Make no bones about it. Harry, 1987, the Supreme Court reasserted that lesbian and gay people were felons because their sexual lives were a crime, not genocidal murder of millions of people committed by the U.S. Oh, no, that's not a crime. What you do in your bedroom, that is against God. Oh, gee, what happened to the separation of church and state? When we all know that, hey, we're for freedom of religion. We are. Everyone in this room should be for freedom of religion and freedom from religion. So historically, the use of the reactionary Christianity has always been used to uphold the ruling class's dominance in the 21st century. The presence of these really disgusting humanoid-shaped forms. Notice I didn't say human beings. Mike Pence, Jeff Sessions. Let's not forget the Nazi Koch brothers, who, by the way, never produced an ounce of wealth in their life. But they've stole tons of it. We have our work cut out for us. Now, in 2 weeks, there's going to be a forum in honor of Pride Month. I urge everyone here to come, and I want to say something. This year, more than ever, we need more comrades in our grouping than ever before. Cisgender, remember, by the way, if I have to tell people, cisgender, because people ask me privately, is anybody who is not transgender nonconforming. It's got nothing to do with heterosexual, homosexual, straight, gay, nothing. Okay? So I only wanted to stress that. So now I'm going to tell you and give you a preview of the world that is going to come that we struggle for. And I'm going to tell you the short, little, tiny story. I'm standing on the corner of 6th Avenue and 27th Street on my way to Sage. This is, exactly 2 weeks ago. I'm waiting for the light to change. And all of a sudden there's this tap on my arm. And I look down and there's this child. 9, 10 years old, something like that. So I look down at her and she says to me, "Are you gender non-conforming?" Let me tell you, this is like therapy for LGBTQ people. So I looked down and I said, "Well, you know, I used to be a long time ago when they never used the word. But I'm a trans girl now." So there's a pause, and then she looks back up. I'm going to cry. She looks back up at me and says, "You're beautiful." That was it. I mean, that was it. And it's kind of hard for me to not tear up. So, of course, I looked at her and I said a few things. And then I looked at her mother straight in the eye and I said, "Thank you." I just wanted to share that with all of you. And by the way, if you're ever depressed or, challenged emotionally because of this fucking system, think about that little kid on the corner of 27th Street and 6th Avenue. Thank you.